Hello everyone, and welcome to this video about the 10-hour challenge, a new and exciting competition coming to you soon in Lord of the Rings Online. In this video, I am going to be explaining the rules of the competition, how it works, what is expected from you as a player to show evidence, and what the categories are for prizes at the end of the competition. If you like this type of content and want to see more videos and competitions in the future, make sure you like this video and share it. The 10-hour challenge is a leveling competition where players will be aiming to reach the highest level possible in the game. Players are going to be given a start date and a finish date to try and reach the highest level possible without exceeding the character time limit. So basically what this means is you'll have a start date, a finish date, and a in-game time limit. So in this case, your character cannot live for more than 10 hours. Players are welcome to do this challenge on any server, however keep in mind if you are trying to do it on a legendary server you will be limited to what level you can try and achieve. Now there are a couple of rules for this competition which you need to follow to be eligible to win. When you create your character, the start of their name must include 10 hour. So for example you could be called 10 hour Ganto, 10 hour Bob. Whatever you want, the rest of it is up to you to decide. Your journey must begin in the Before the Shadow intro. So this means your character will be starting in Mosswood. You will be required to take screenshots during the challenge. So your first screenshot in this case needs to be with Minaldir. Once you've done that, you can then head anywhere else to continue your questing. Make sure you are leveling up your character in LOTRO. That is obviously the aim of the challenge. You can do this however you like in terms of questing, crafting, raiding, etc. No Valars, XP boosting gear, or XP boosts, including destiny points, are allowed to be used during the challenge. Make sure you're taking screenshots showing your in-game's character portrait with your played amount and XP bar clearly visible every level, and provide this evidence in the form. So there will be an example in a Google form for you to follow. However, you need to make sure you're taking screenshots at every level required. You might find it easier to just take full screenshots of your whole screen when you're doing this. Whatever time is shown in the last screenshot you submit before you hit 10 hours in game or the challenge ends, this will be your final score. For example, if you make it to level 15 and your screenshot says 10 hours and 1 minute, your previous screenshot will be your final score. While ultimately the goal of the challenge is to try and hit the highest level possible, there will be other categories for players to win prizes in. Make sure you check out your Google form link where you will see all the prizes up for grabs. What we're going to do now is we're going to walk through creating a character very quickly, showing you where you need to start your adventure, and then giving you an idea of what type of evidence is required. Alright, so as you can see, we're now inside LOTRO. We're going to be creating a new character for the challenge. For the sake of the tutorial, we're just going to make a dwarf minstrel. Continue. The name needs to begin with 10 hour. So 10 hour, and then whatever else you want to add on to it. In this case, I'm just going to call him Gan Minstrel. So 10 hour Gan Minstrel. Your tutorial will need to be changed to Before the Shadow, and you can see here that it actually says begin your adventure before the shadow in the peaceful village of Mosswood, located in Swanfleet. Press OK. If you're happy with your character creation, we can press create character and then jump right on into the game. Alright, once you get into the game, if you need to do any changes to your UI, feel free to do that. I'm going to change mine to my usual setup, and then we're going to run on through into Mosswood. Just remember that your first screenshot will need to be taken with Minaldir. So keep following through with the intro, and that's going to send you into the blacksmith shop. We're going to head on in, and you can see Minaldir and Scaldy are hanging out. Alright, I'm right next to Minaldir. We're now going to type /played, and you'll be able to see in my chat window it comes up with my character's playtime, 1 minute and 21 seconds in this case. When you take a screenshot, it's very important, make sure you can see your player bar or your character avatar. your XP bar, and your played amount. And you'll see I'm going to insert a screenshot now of what's required from that. Now that your character is all set up, you are ready to continue with the challenge. Make sure you follow the Google form because there are requirements for what levels you need to take screenshots at. Best of luck with your leveling, find a good strategy that works for you, and may the levels be in your favor.